Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my restaurant. This evening, we're going to be eating communities. Right? So to start off with, this is my bucket. This bucket represents my community. This community is my school, the university here. So to start off with, this represents everything that we have here. Next, I'm going to fill my bucket. These pieces of chicken here represent people in my community. So the students and the staff members, the people that I hang out with, the people I go to classes with. So we're going to look at each sort of person that I hang out with. I'm going to add them to my community, and we're going to show how the school works together. So to start off with, we've got the chicken strip. Right? The chicken strip is a healthy piece of chicken. You know, it's the one you pick when you want to go on a bit of a diet, maybe. You want to feel healthy. It's that friend that you have that when you go out, it's like, you know, let's go to the gym. Let's go for a run. Let's go play some rugby in the sun. You know, you go out for dinner and you're having a hamburger. There are some chips on the side, and they go, "You sure you want to eat all those?" You know. A minute on the lips, forever on the hips. It's that healthy friend we have. That friend who's pushing us to strive to be better than what we already are. Right? So we all have one of these people in our community. We have to remember that we have to embrace them so that we grow as a person. So, our chicken strip is going to go in our bucket. It's the first person in my community, the healthy person. We're then going to move on to the drumstick. The humble drumstick. Now, the drumstick is a great piece of chicken. It's tender, it's juicy, it's nice and easy to eat. Right? Now, for me, the drumstick represents my smart friend. We all have a friend that, you know, we can rely on that has a correct answer for something, you know, a question that we have to answer. So for me, it's that night before an exam, I hope none of my lecturers are listening, where I go, I have no idea what the topic is, and I go, dude, can I just have some help? You know, don't know what economics is, I don't know what marketing is, I just need some help. They always have an answer for me. You know, whilst they're doing it, they're probably going to fix my computer, because I can't fix my computer either, because I suck when it comes to technology. So this is your smart friend. Your smart friend represents your drumstick. For me, it's my friend Lucas. You know, he's always there to help me, always there to fix me, and he's always got the correct answer for me. So I'm going to add my drumstick to my bucket. Now I'm trying to get a sort of a balanced community. Not only is it healthy, but it's got some brains to it, and that's what you need to start off your community. But we're going to move on. Next, we have the chicken nuggets. You know. When you're a kid, you love chicken nuggets. You know, you go out and you go, "Oh, Mum, can I have a 6-pack of nuggets so I can, you know, grab a nugget and dunk it and eat it?" You know, it's great. You know, we look forward to them when we're little. They're fun and they're enjoyable. It shows the child in all of us. So you have those friends that we have, and those friends, you know, that are a little bit childish, a little bit fun to hang out with. They bring the wonder to our world. You know, you wake up in the morning, you go, "Oh, it's a bit of a dreary day," but your friend goes, "But look, there's a flower over there." For me, this is my friend Gab. She always brings the wonder to the world for me. She always makes me happy. You know, her smile lights a room up when you see it, right? These are the sort of people we need in our community, because when we're having a down day, you know, this smile can change everything for you. So we have these people. These people make us good, because without happiness, our community is going to be dreary. We don't want a dreary community, because it's not worth living in if we're not going to enjoy it. So we try to enjoy our community, and these people make that a lot easier. So we're going to take our nuggets, we're going to whack them in our bucket. Right beside our smart friend. You know, they're in there, the chicken nuggets, you know, they're sitting around there on that drumstick down there. So my smart friend Lucas has just fixed my computer for me. You know, he's now made it so I can, you know, watch a video on it and download something for me. My childish friend's going to bring me over and show me the wonder of the world. We're going to watch Willy Wonka or something together. You know, bring some joy back into our lives. You know, be a kid for the next 2 hours of our life and wish we lived in a chocolate factory. You know, just have some fun. You know, take away from the stress of the world. Take away from our exams. Just going to relax. Our next item is the chicken breast. The chicken breast is the biggest piece of chicken. It's the most sought after piece of chicken. It's the greatest piece of chicken. You know, what we all look in a person is for someone we can talk to. That chicken breast is that person that we have in our community who you can talk to, no matter what time of day it is. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, you can walk up to this person and go, "I just want to have a chat." They could be asleep and they'll wake up and listen to whatever it is you have to say. It could be the most pointless thing in the world, but they'll listen to you and just listen to every problem you have, and they will let you offload your worries onto these people. Now these people will just sit there and take your worries away from you, let you relax a bit, let you, you know, step back from your life and let you understand that it's not as hard as you think it is. You know, you've got exams coming up, you've got work coming up, you know, next week you've got to do a presentation that you're stressing about. These people will listen to you and help you stop stressing. Right, so the chicken breast, we all have these people. We need them, because if you bottle up all your emotions and all your stress inside you, eventually you will explode. No bottle can take an unlimited amount of pressure. And when a bottle explodes, it has a ripple effect. It ripples out through your entire community. So if one person explodes, that forces another bottle to explode. And we can all understand the chaos there when that happens. When you've got a six-pack and you drop it, it's not a good idea. It makes a massive mess. So we try to avoid that. So your chicken breast, you're going to pick it up, you're going to whack it inside your community. Now that you have, all these people in there, you've got your smart friend, your friend that will listen to you, you can go out and you can play rugby in the sun. If I go, oh, I'm not feeling good, you can go back to your friend and have a chat with them so you can take away some of the stress in your world, which is really helpful for us, so we're not too stressed, because in today's day and age we are very stressed and we need to de-stress every now and again. So that's what that person's for. Right, we're going to move on now to my favourite piece of chicken. Well, one of my favourites, sorry, I lied. The thigh. The thigh is the largest muscle in your body. We all know we need it for running, we need it for bike riding, we need it to stand up and do any activity essentially. Same as the chicken, it's the strongest muscle in your body. But when you do something wrong, your thigh is going to tell you about it. If you go for a run, you don't warm up, or you go for too long of a run, you walk around all day, your thighs hurt the next day. So that thigh is the friend that you have, that when you do something silly, something a bit stupid, you muck up, they tell it to you straight. They don't beat around the bush, they just tell you. You go. So for me, it's my friend Josie. Whenever I do something silly, Josie tells me straight away. She goes, you should not have done that. Don't do it again. And she just won't let, I don't have defense for it. As soon as Josie says it, I know I've done something wrong. Alright, so these people help us to understand where we've gone wrong in our lives. Might not have been a big problem, might not have been something huge, but we might have flicked something across a room and accidentally, you're sitting at a table and you flick something off the table and you hit someone over there, they haven't noticed, they just go, that was a stupid idea, let's not do that again. And you go, alright, that was a dumb idea, I'm not going to do it again. Or it could be something big, like you crash your car and they go, well, have you slept in 3 days? Are you running on coffee? Yes, well don't do it again. And you go, alright, fair point, I'm not going to do that one again. So these people help you learn from your mistakes, because they tell you what your mistakes are. If you don't know what a mistake is in life, you can't grow from it. We need to know what our mistakes are. So these people help us. So the chicken thigh is a lot like your chicken breast, but instead of just listening, they're going to tell you when you've made the wrong choice. So it's going to go in there, and we're now starting to get a really rounded community. We've got smart people, we've got strong people, we've got people to listen to, so we're starting to get there. We've got most of the community now. We're going to move on to another great piece of chicken. Ooh, sorry. The wing. We all have a wing in our community. Now, the wing is a little left from centre. Literally, if you look at a chicken, it's on the left or the right hand side, depending on which way you look at it. So the wing is your indie friend. We all have a friend who, their clothing is a little bit weirder. They do something a little bit different. They listen to weird music. But for me, it's my friend Matt. Now, he lives here, or he's now gone down on placement. But he always has a ticket to a slightly obscure concert of a band that I've never heard of in a garage somewhere. But when I go, the music's good. He takes me to cafes and stuff that I've never been to and would never try without him. But when I get there, the food tastes great and the coffee's awesome. Even though that all the cups are different and none of the sauces match anything I've ever seen before. But these people help us grow. They help us experience new things. Because if without these people that have different ideals to what we have, and different wants to what we have, we're not going to change. We're going to stay on our straight and narrow. We're going to do the same thing over and over again. Without this, we won't grow. And if we don't grow, what is the point of living? We want to step forward and always be better than what we have. So these people teach us new things, teach us new experiences, which is fantastic. Without them, we'd just be sitting where we are today. And without people who are indies, where would TEDx be? Right? So we're going to chuck our chicken wing in the bucket. Get it on? Yeah. So we're going to go in there besides some of the more normal people in our lives. They're going to bring us the nice coffee. Right? They're going to bring us nice coffee. So we keep them around for the cafes mainly. Let's not lie. Cafes and good music. Alright. Now this is my favourite piece of chicken. This is a wicked wing. Now, a wicked wing, for anyone who's ever had one, when you bite into it, it's crispy, it's juicy, but all of a sudden it kicks you in the teeth because it's spicy. It gives you a little bit of a burn in your mouth. But you enjoy it. You go, oof, that was good. Let's try it again. You take another bite and it's crispy and it's juicy and it's spicy all over again. And you keep going back for it. Even though it's maybe not great for you, it's good fun and it's enjoyable and it's intense and it's extreme. This is that friend that we have in our community who whenever we're not doing very much, they go, let's go do something. I've got a rock climbing harness and a bunch of rope in my car. Let's go rock climbing down the canyon. Now, might not be the greatest idea we've ever had, but it's going to be a lot of fun, so let's give it a try. Or they go, all right, next weekend, we're all on placement. let's go parachuting. And all of a sudden you're on the internet buying parachute tickets and you go parachuting the next weekend. We all have one of these people in our community, and they bring life to our community. Imagine if none of us did anything crazy, like a little bit intenser than we normally did. We all got up every morning, we went to work, we came home, we ate, we slept, we watched some TV. Now, that'd be a bit boring. But every now and again you have a friend who suggests something, like it might not be parachuting, but it might be, let's go down and play a round of golf, if that's something a bit different for you and a little bit extreme. So it's something different, something intense that we can try, something new. So these people bring excitement into our lives, because without them we're just going to sit here again, we're just going to sleep and eat. So these people, let's go parachuting. Who's go parachuting next weekend? Let's all go parachuting. Yeah? No? Yeah? I got 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, parachuting, right? We're all in, we're all buying parachute tickets. I know about it, don't worry. Alright, so we're now putting our wicked wing in there. Now it's going to go beside our indie friend, but indie friend's just a little different. The wicked wing's just crazy, he's a maniac. That guy who jumps off a roof when you're at a party and does a backflip into a pool. He's that guy. He's all our friend. But we're not going to hang out with him all the time because, too much craziness isn't healthy for all of us. It's not a good idea. Alright, so we're going to avoid him. So we're now going to move on to our last piece of chicken. Now, our last piece of chicken is popcorn chicken. Now, popcorn chicken. I'm not sure if any of you have ever tried popcorn chicken. I can see a lot of shaking heads in the crowd. Popcorn chicken is fun. It's a little bit new. It's these little like giblets of chicken, and they're really crispy and juicy. So every time you bite into them, you're like, "Ooh, that was good." It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's something a little bit different, but not out of your comfort zone. It's still inside your normality, but it's fun. And you walk around, because it comes in like a little tub, you walk around the city with a $2 bucket of popcorn chicken, you go, "Ooh, that was good." Brings a smile to your face, like, "Yeah, that was good, let's have another one, yeah." And then you've eaten them all, you're like, "Oof, that was alright." So this is that friend in our community who's a lackless character, doesn't have a single worry in our life. Great person to hang out with, because when you're going, "I have my exams, I have work, I have, got to get my new registration, got to vote this weekend, I hope we've all voted, got to do all those sorts of things that are weighing down our lives." This person just goes, "No, I'm not worried about any of it." Just goes on a walk. You come to work one day, it's raining outside, and he goes, "Let's go get a coffee." And you're like, "But it's outside, and it's wet, and it's dreary, I don't really want to do that." And you go outside, and you got your umbrella, and you got your rain jacket on because it's raining, and he just walks out, just in a singlet and a t-shirt and a pair of pants, and he dances down the road singing, "I'm Singing in the Rain," because he doesn't care. He looks at everything, looks at the silver lining on every cloud. He doesn't worry about it. Why worry about the things in life? It's only going to bring you down. This guy is that guy who shows you everything is good. The sun's going to come out tomorrow. We don't need to worry about that. It will come out and things will get better for us. And this person shows us that in our lives. So don't worry. Tomorrow the sun's going to come up again. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be probably a little bit warm because we're coming into spring. It's going to be great for us all. So never worry. Don't dwell on things because it's not necessary for us. Alright. So that's our last piece of chicken. We're just going to sprinkle that into the bucket so it mixes in with everything. Because you want a bit of happiness everywhere. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Whether you're at work, you're at school, you're at home. You just want to be happy all the time. Now, our last item. The chocolate bar. It's obviously not a piece of chicken, but it's sweet. And let's be honest, we all eat dinner so we can get to the end and have a little treat at the end. Now a Mars bar or a chocolate bar, whatever you prefer, even if it's a piece of fruit for you, if you're a healthier person, it's that thing you get to the end. Like, when you were young and your mum used to be like, "You can't have your ice cream until you finish your grains." We all work for this in our life, whether it's a goal or a passion or just happiness. I see it as happiness. I always strive to be happy because it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. If you're happy, the next day's going to be good. You don't do so well on an exam, but if you're happy, you'll be better next time. So I strive to be happy, and there are certain goals I have in my life. So this is what the Mars bar represents to me. It represents happiness and goals. So a community without these things is not going to be great. And let's be honest, we all have food to have dessert. You go through this to get to these. You've got to have a community to have your goals. All right. So we're going to whack our chocolate bar inside the bucket. We're just going to move it all around. So now that we have goals and we have happiness in our community, it's not going to be dreary for us. We're going to enjoy coming to school. We're going to enjoy coming to work. We're going to do something really crazy. We're going to remove a piece of chicken now. That piece of chicken has left the bucket and is now back on my platter. So this is like removing a person from my community. So we're all got our community. This is a wicked wing. We've taken that crazy guy from our community. Our community is now a little bit, you sit there on your weekends not doing anything. It's not insane anymore. You just go, "Oh, it's a bit boring." the community is now empty. The community is not full. My bucket of chicken isn't full because I'm missing a piece of chicken. Therefore, I'm now missing someone in my community. Say you stop talking to one of your friends because of a silly argument. You can't do that, because if you don't have a full bucket of chicken, you can't have a full community. So you've got to remember, if you have a little argument, you'll get over it. Bring them back in, put them back in your bucket, and enjoy life again. All right? Because with a full bucket, you have a full community. And with a full community, life is much better. Now, for me, this bucket represents my university. But don't think it's restricted to universities. This bucket can represent anything that you have, whether it's your home life, your work life, or your rugby team that you're playing on the weekend, or your fantastic football league you have on the computer. Remember, you must have everyone in your community, whether it's the smart person or the crazy person or the person you want to talk to when you come home at 3 o'clock in the morning. You must have everything. You can't remove pieces of chicken from your bucket because then your bucket's not full. You must always have everything in your bucket. So remember that. Keep your community full. Make sure it's balanced. Make sure it's great. Because if you have everyone in your community, it's going to be much more enjoyable for you. And also, remember, just because I called Gab over here my nugget, doesn't mean that for everyone she's a chicken nugget. She could be that person that you talk to at 3 o'clock in the morning. She could be a chicken breast for some people. And just because Josie's my guy, she could be a chicken nugget to someone else. So just remember, just because I classify you as one piece, doesn't mean everyone will classify you as that. You can be anything to everyone, all right? Or you can be every piece to someone. You can be someone's entire community, someone's entire life, someone that you're passionate about. So don't forget. Keep your communities full. Enjoy the people that surround you. And enjoy your chicken, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.